So, you're wondering what to do to market your home service company. You've heard about Google Ads in the past. Perhaps you've tried Google Ads in the past, or maybe you tried them with an agency and you had a really bad experience. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to spot a bad Google Ads agency and the questions and answers that you need to get, which will separate the good agencies from the bad ones. Let's get started. Hi, my name is Mike Mancini. I'm a Google Ads agency owner for the last 11 years, and I work exclusively with home service companies. Now, there are a number of questions you can ask, but what I want to give you are the big ones. And if you stick around, I'll show you how to download my free report that has several other questions and sample answers that you want to hear when looking to hire a Google Ads agency. A question you could ask is, do you have experience running Google Ads in my industry? And what you want to hear are, yes, maybe they have some case studies, some testimonials. Now, for a home service company, you don't need to pick an agency that is specific to your industry. And sometimes I would caution a little bit against that. Reason being is if they only work with plumbers, chances are they have templates. They're using the same keywords for all these other companies, the same landing pages, everything. What you want is somebody that's going to build you a custom campaign for your business, your services, and your location. So what you do want to find is somebody that is running campaigns specifically for home service companies. You want to make sure that they're not running e-commerce campaigns. And they may say, well, Google search campaigns are really all the same. Trust me, they are not. Another question might be, well, what metrics do you focus on? And if they start talking about impressions or clicks, run the other way. You don't care about clicks or how often somebody has seen your ad. All you care about are leads. You may hear the word conversion come up. What our agency calls a conversion is someone who is either filling out a form requesting you to get in contact with them or calling you directly. They are leads. And that should be the only thing that's called a conversion. All you want to do is hear them talk about bringing in leads to your company, not clicks, not impressions, not using a bunch of jargon that you don't understand. A really important question that you should ask somebody is, well, how do you track all of this? What you want to hear is that they're setting up landing pages, that they're setting up call tracking phone numbers, and basically that is what's important to you. These things are vital to measuring just how well your Google Ads campaign is running. And why that's so important is if you spent $2,000 on ads, you need to understand how much money that brought into your business. Tracking these leads is everything. Another really important question is, how do you prevent wasted ad spend? They should be talking about the geography that you're going after, narrowing it down to zip codes, counties, cities, whatever it might be. But most importantly, they should be talking about negative keywords. Negative keywords are, well, exactly what they sound like. They are keywords that people type in that we want to make sure that if they type in those keywords, our ads do not show up. This is the most important thing that people need to get right. Now, let's use that floor refinishing company as an example. If somebody has that business and somebody types in floor refinishing colors, do you really want them clicking on your ad? They're not looking to hire someone. They are looking for sample colors that they can maybe put down on their floors. Or somebody types in something like floor scratch repair video. They're looking to do it themselves. You do not want your ad showing up for things like that. A few years ago, I looked at a campaign that somebody had been running for 2 years. Now, when we looked in this campaign, there were no negative keywords. So their campaign had spent $36,000 over those 2 years. However, it had wasted over $27,000 because negative keywords were not put in there. Another huge question that you should ask is, do I own my Google Ads account? Even if you don't have an account, they will set one up for you and they will just manage it. But what you want to make sure is you always own your Google Ads account. Let's say you work with a company for 3 or 4 months and you decided, you know what, it's just not going that well, but maybe you've spent $10,000 in advertising. There is so much data in that campaign that somebody else can look at and be like, okay, what were they doing right? What were they doing wrong? And you paid for that $10,000. You should own that data. So always make sure that whoever you're working with, that you own the account no matter what. Because the last thing you want to do is if you ever decide to stop working with a company and you're like, I'm sorry, it's not working out. And they're like, okay, good luck. Well, you might say something like, well, what about my account? They're like, sorry, that's ours. Another huge question that you need to ask a prospective agency is, do you have contracts? Now, if you hear something like, yes, we have a 1-year or a 2-year contract, hang up the phone. And I want to set expectations for anybody thinking about running Google Ads. You can get quick success with Google Ads. However, month 2 is typically going to be better than month 1. Month 3 will be better than month 2. It does take time to get them working well. So if you decide that you do want to try Google Ads, or you have in the past, but maybe you tried them for 30 days, I promise you, you did not try them long enough. What we find is when we get campaigns past that 90-day mark, that is when our clients see the most success. Now, that is not a ploy to try to get people to work with us. We are just setting the right expectations. And any company that you talk to should talk about a certain amount of time frame that it takes to get the ads working correctly. And if somebody says we have a 3-month or a 6-month contract, I understand that. I don't have a problem with that, because what they're doing is saying, listen, we're going to put a lot of work into this, and we want to make sure that you're committed to giving us enough time to make it work. But there needs to be a finite period that says, hey, if you're not doing your job after this date, we can part as friends. Another one that makes me kind of smile a little bit is asking a company, can you guarantee me X amount of leads for my budget? Maybe it's, can you guarantee me 20 leads for my budget? And they might ask you what your budget is. And if they say yes, you need to hang up the phone. We can get you leads all day long for your budget. However, what we don't want to do are get you bad leads. So we've seen this come across our desk before, where somebody will come to us and say, hey, we had this campaign running. It was working really well. We got a ton of leads, but they were bad leads. Well, I don't really think that that campaign was running well then. All you care about is that when you pick up the phone from your Google Ads, that somebody is ready to make a purchase. You want to make sure that they're not people looking for jobs or people that have $5 things that they want fixed. You want quality leads, and that's what they should be talking about. Here's another one, and if you're going to run Google Ads, you need to wrap your head around this. You might ask someone, are you running ads to landing pages or to my website? The answer you want to hear is that they are building landing pages. Now, in case you don't know, real quick recap, landing pages are single pages that talk about a single service. Here's an example. If I'm an electrician and I'm running ads for panel replacements, when somebody clicks on that ad, they need to go to a page that's only talking about panel replacements. They need to see something in the, headline, panel replacement. They need to see a picture of it. We only have 2.5 seconds to get someone's attention. If they don't see those things, they are gone. They know Google is going to give them what they're looking for eventually. So they'll just hit that back button, but you've already been charged for the click. If someone clicks your ad and goes to your website, they might have to look around for where are panel replacements? Do they even do them? They might have to scroll, all the way down the page before they see something about panel replacements. People won't wait that long. Landing pages that are crafted correctly will always work better for home service companies. You want to make sure that you're running that traffic to places that's going to get them to become a lead. I understand you might have this beautiful website that you spent a ton of time on, but I promise you, landing pages always convert better, and there are a million statistics out there to prove it. So I just gave you a handful of questions that you could ask a prospective Google Ads agency. But if you want, I have a free report that you can download that has 18 questions on it that you can ask a prospective Google Ads agency with answers that you want to hear. There's a link in the description area below where you can download that for free. And if you or someone you know needs help with Google Ads for their home service business, I'd love the opportunity to speak with you. And if I can't help you, perhaps I can point you in the right direction. There's also a link down below if you want to book a call with me. So I hope you got some great value out of this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe. And over to the right-hand side, you will see some more service business marketing related videos. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.